Hey, welcome back to the channel. My name's Tim and this is the Tim O Show, and today we're going to do a recap on a solar panel cleaning job that we just did a couple of days ago, and it was a $350 dirty clean. Because it was a new customer, we like to call the new customers dirty clean because those panels take a little bit longer to get cleaned. So we landed this customer using the Facebook ad strategy, and if you'd like to see exactly how I set up and run my Facebook ads to get jobs just like this one, check out that first link in the comment section and the description. That'll take you to the Solar Panel Cleaning Academy, where you guys will learn my proven Facebook strategy that gets jobs just like this, how to properly clean solar panels, the exact equipment and techniques needed for beginners and professionals, and I'll also include my pricing guide and script for new leads. And for a short time, we're going to be offering $100 off right now when you use the promo code SOLAR1. So be sure to take advantage of this deal by checking out those top links in the description and the pinned comment. Now let's get into the video. So this job, we landed with Facebook ad strategy. I think I already mentioned that, but it was actually a retired firefighter, and I thought that was crazy that he hired us to go on the roof, because you would think that like a firefighter would go up on his own roof and kind of handle this situation. Now it is a two-story. He just said, I'm retired. I don't go on ladders anymore, and that was fine with me. I'd be glad to go there and clean his panels. This job was actually a dirty clean, so we had to charge a little bit more. And even though the house has a soft water system on it, it was we still hooked up our purification system. And these dirty cleans, they require a lot more water on them because you typically have to rinse them twice. Like you do a pre-rinse, and then you'll do a clean them, you do a final rinse, and then you almost kind of got to do them again. It's like a two-step process on these dirty cleans. So anytime you got to use more water, you're actually using up your resin a little bit more, which means, that's your number one major expense is the resin when you're running this business. So if you got to use a lot of water, you're going to have to charge accordingly. And these dirty cleans, they totally require much more water than normal. So on the dirty cleans too, sometimes they'll get a little bit of sticker shock in the very beginning. Like I said, this was a $350 dirty clean. Now, you could offer, if they go ahead and schedule you for, if you do like a 6-month cleaning, say, hey, we'll come back in 6 months, you can offer them like a little bit of a price break. Sometimes we'll do that on the really, really dirty ones because sometimes the price is a little higher, but you can knock it down like $50 or maybe even $100. Just depends on what you guys want to do. I very rarely do this anymore because a lot of my customers are already reoccurring, and this is something I started doing later, and a lot of my reoccurring customers came from early on in the business. So these panels are super dirty, and I think another couple factors to why they were so dirty. Number one is it's really close to a major freeway, and anytime a house or the panels are near a freeway, they're going to get a little dustier than panels that are more inland, away from major traffic areas because of the smog, and the tires kick up dust and a lot of different things. Number two, the second factor is this orchard to the right of the screen. Now, this is an almond orchard, and at the time of this video, it was near harvest, so there's a lot of dust floating around in the air. And anytime they spray pesticides and they spray different types of things on top of, the orchards and stuff, that stuff floats around in the air, and essentially it's got to land somewhere, and sometimes it lands on the panels. And what we've noticed on the panels that are near orchards is the pesticides will stick, and it almost acts like a glue, like catching everything. So any dust now seems to want to stick to these panels even more because it almost has like a layer of residue from some form of chemical that they use out there, whether it's like a fertilizer or like a pesticide. I'm not sure, but I've noticed that that's kind of how they do. And another thing we've noticed about the panels is if they're not clean, the dirt like stacks up from the bottom up the top. Now, we'll talk about that in a different video. So now this is one of those newer developments, and every single house that's in this development actually has solar panels on it. And each house has at least 10, but on average like 15 to 20. And that's something that I can get behind, and I can really get used to it. And I just learned that California actually passed a bill recently stating that all new residential and commercial buildings are required to have panels installed. So that's going to be great for business. And that's also great for me because I planned on scaling this business up this year, and I still paint houses too, but this business is easily scalable, and I actually enjoy the work more than the painting. Like, it's super gratifying, even though painting is also pretty gratifying. This work is more fun. It's me and my buddy, a childhood friend from high school. We hop in the truck every day. We get to cruise around, and I like the fact that you're doing jobs. It take about a half an hour to an hour a piece to do, and you get paid as soon as you're done. And also we get tipped a lot. That's something I've never really encountered that much being in the service industry. Occasionally we get a tip at the end of a job, a long paint job. Most paint jobs last a week, 2 weeks, but like these solar panel jobs are quick, boom, boom, boom. You knock out 7, 8, 9 a day. Easily do 8 of these jobs a day, like without even trying. Especially if you get into a neighborhood like this where every single house has panels on it. You could knock out 8, 9, maybe even 10 jobs in a day. And those are the days that you want in the solar panel business. So again, if you guys are interested in how I get jobs just like this one here using Facebook, check out the top link in the description and the pinned comment below, and it'll take you to the Cleaning Academy, where you guys will learn everything that I know and everything that I use. All the tools, techniques, and strategies is yours for the taking, and you guys can be making money doing this too. So if you're interested, take a look. If not, it's cool. I appreciate you guys sticking around watching the video anyways. And until next time, remember, anything's possible.